Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you know how much I appreciate it. Alright, so for today's video, I am going to be sharing with you my results from using the NIRA Pro Laser for 3 months. And I always like to start off disclosing the fact that this laser here was gifted to me from NIRA. And in this video today, I am not going to be going into all of the specifics and details about this laser. I did do a first impressions type video on this laser when I first received it that I can link below if you're interested in checking that out. But in today's video, we are going to be focusing mainly on how I have been using this for the past 3.5 months. A couple of things I've noticed about this laser since using it for that length of time, and then I'm going to go ahead and be sharing with you my before and after pictures. So I don't think that this video is going to be very long. We're really going to get just to the meat of it very quickly, and I hope that that sounds good to you. So why don't we go ahead, we will jump in and get started. So how I've been using this for the past 3.5 months is that I always start with a clean, dry face, which is what is recommended. And I have this laser set at the highest setting, the level 5 setting. And I have to be honest with you, it some days doesn't feel very warm at all. I feel a little warmth, but it is not hot, it is not uncomfortable. It's very, very easy and comfortable to use. And this takes me 6 minutes, like it was 6 minutes and 4 seconds. I timed myself to do my face and my neck. And I have only been treating my face and neck once a day. It does say in the manual that you can treat yourself twice a day, but I have only been doing once a day with the NIRA Pro Laser. Now, I know that this NIRA Pro Laser is advertised as being faster and stronger than the original NIRA Pro Laser, but I did not try the original NIRA Pro, so I cannot speak to the fact if this feels stronger or if it is faster than the original NIRA Pro because I did not try that one. But 6 minutes is pretty easy to do, and I was compliant in doing this daily most of the time. There were a few days that I missed, but generally I did do everyday treatments. About 6 minutes is what it took. So as far as a device to use, this is very easy to use, and I found it easy to fit into a daily schedule. And so now just a couple of things I have noticed about the NIRA Pro Laser after using it for 3 months. Now I have found that the NIRA Pro Laser, I need to charge this every 3 days. If I went any longer than that, it would seem to conk out during a treatment. And that is very different than the NIRA Precision Laser. This was also gifted to me, and this is a laser that is designed to be used around the eyes. And this one here, I have to charge this maybe once every 2 weeks. It might even go longer than that. This one really holds a charge. So this NIRA Pro Laser is not like that. This laser here is going to need to be charged every few days. It just does not hold the charge that the NIRA Precision does. Another thing I have noticed since using the NIRA Pro Laser is that I believe it's because this is designed to work with the water in your skin, and maybe that is the reason that after a NIRA Pro treatment, my skin is very dry. Now I know that NIRA does sell a hydrating peptide serum to be used after the treatments, and I have used that, and it is a very nice serum, but generally what I was using after the NIRA Pro treatments were the Prequel Multi-Quench. I love that hydrating serum. Or I would also use sometimes the CeraVe hydrating toner. That was very hydrating and moisturizing after one of these treatments, but I did find that my skin just felt drier. So I do think it's very important to use some kind of hydrating serum after you use this NIRA Pro because I did find it quite drying on my skin. Alright, so I'm almost ready to show you the before and after pictures now, but before I do that, I did just want to share with you what I thought I was noticing, the changes that I thought I was noticing when I was looking in the mirror the past month. And I really thought that I was seeing less wrinkling in my forehead area. That is something that stuck out to me in the mirror, that I thought the wrinkles on my forehead looked to be softened and less visible to me. Now, my regular viewers know I've never had Botox, so I have the lines on my forehead. I have those expression lines, but I did feel like the last month or so that they were looking softer to me. That was one thing that I noticed just in the mirror. And what I also thought I was noticing when I looked in the mirror was that I thought my jowl area looked a little bit tighter and more lifted. Now, I have to be honest with you, my jowl area is really not an area that I gave much consideration or thought to until recently. Someone had left a comment on one of my videos asking me what I was going to be doing to address my jowls. And then after reading that comment, all I could see were my jowls whenever I looked in the mirror. And I was thinking that I saw them look a little bit more lifted after using this for 3 months, but I think you're gonna see when I show you the before and after pictures, it was probably just wishful thinking, because I really don't think I saw any lifting or tightening in my jowl area, much to my dismay, because now that is something, after reading that comment, that I seem to just be hyper focused on when I look in the mirror. But I guess that's something that's just gonna be something I continue to work on, trying to lift and firm this area if that's possible to do at my age. All right, but now let's get into my before and after pictures. I'll be popping those up, and I will be doing a voiceover just explaining to you the results that I saw or didn't see after using this NIRA Pro Plus laser for 3 months. All right, so here is the picture, the full frontal picture that I took before and after, and I think you will agree, looking at the before and after, I don't think anything dramatic jumps out to me as improvements after using this for 3 months. Believe me, I have spent a lot of time examining these pictures. Now, I did tell you that I thought my forehead wrinkles were softening, and I think you can see that a little bit in the before and after. They do appear to be a little bit softer in the after picture, I believe, but like I said, nothing dramatic really jumps out to me in this before and after picture. Now, one thing I wanted to point out to you that I noticed after examining these pictures is that for me, I continue to see improvement in my eye area. And I attribute that to the NIRA Precision Laser that I use 3 times a week still now. So that to me is still working and giving me really good results around my eye area. And I think you can agree after seeing these before and after pictures. All right, so here are the before and after pictures of the close-up of my neck. And I have to tell you, I really struggle to see any differences in these 2 pictures. And I think that I have spent way too much time examining these, trying to see if I could see any improvement, but honestly, I just don't. Do you see anything that I'm not seeing? I just feel like the before and after picture, I really just cannot see any visible improvement after using this for 3 months. All right, so those are my before and after pictures. And I am not gonna lie to you, I was disappointed when I saw these pictures myself. I was, I guess, hopeful that I would see more improvement over 3 months than I did. And with that said, though, I know that when I started to use the NIRA Precision Laser, I started to see improvements after 3 months, but it really wasn't until after 6 months of using this NIRA Precision Laser that I really saw great results in my eye area. And this little device here is one that I continue to use and love, and it is part of my regular beauty device routine because this one absolutely works. And I really feel like this NIRA Precision has made great improvements in my eye area. So this one, I totally swear by. This absolutely works for me. I'm only using this like 3 days a week now around my eye area, and I will continue to use it because I really know that this is working for me. So knowing that this one did take longer to see the results, what I'm planning on doing with this NIRA Pro Plus laser is giving it another 3 months of daily use, then taking some more after pictures, and then I will assess those and see if, one, I can recommend this, or two, if it's something that I want to be keeping in my routine at that point. Because I have to be honest with you, that is something that keeps me up at night. If I make a recommendation for a product that you try and it doesn't work for you, that makes me feel horrible. Which is why I am always going to be honest with you on what is working for me and sharing with you the things that I love and are working for me, in hopes that if you try them, they will work for you as well. But I have to say right now, at this point, the jury is still out on this NIRA Pro Plus laser for me, because I really just don't think I saw the results that I was hoping to see after 3 months of use. Now, I would love to hear down in the comments if any of you purchased the NIRA Pro Plus laser, and how is it working for you? Do you see visible results? Are you getting the results that you wanted from this? I'm really curious, because I do go on the NIRA Facebook page quite a bit, and I do read a lot of remarks from women that were even using the original NIRA Pro, saying that it has made a tremendous difference in their skin. So for some women, the NIRA Pro original is working really well. So I'm wondering if any of you that have bought the NIRA Pro Plus, how is it working for you? I would love to hear. I'm sure the rest of my viewers would love to hear as well, if you can let us know how this is working for you. So that is where I'm leaving this right now, though. I will give this device another 3 months of daily use and share those results with you in another 3 months, and then we will see if this is one that I can recommend, if I'm keeping it in my routine, or if I am not. So friends, I do hope that this video could be helpful to you, and I do also want to thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend with me. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you all next time. Bye.